Hello, and welcome back to the LDM show right here. It's Thursday evening. I'm your host, Charles Laloma. Glad you guys are coming. You know, you got to see my show before it gets to snow, because there's a snowstorm supposedly coming. It's been coming for like a week or so. So don't get crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is New York. You don't have to run to the supermarket and grab every little single thing. These supermarkets open up no matter what. And then there's a bodega in every single corner. Come on, especially if you live in the Bronx. So there's no need to go crazy if in case that is the case, like if we do get hit. We are supposed to get hit, come on. It's winter time, it's expected. So, and then speaking about that, you know, a lot of y'all females, yeah, y'all pretty, attractive and everything. But guess what? You do not look pretty and attractive if you're sick and in a hospital bed. So put some clothes on. It's winter time, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen coming to the studio, I seen like 3 or 4 girls thinking they all cute, and 2 guys thinking they all cute with a little tiny jacket and holding themselves like this, like they freezing. You know you freezing. Stop trying to look all good. You ain't gonna look good in the hospital though. I never seen one person look real good in the hospital, or especially when they're in their house sick, nose all red, puffy eyes, and you know things falling out their nose. You don't look pretty, so. Stop trying to be pretty in the streets and keep warm. That's your best bet. Or stay home and do selfies, whatever you guys do. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go straight. You know how we do. We're talking about word on the street. So we're going to hit some word on the street here today. And I want to talk about, I talked about last week about R. Kelly, but I'm not going to enter too much about the R. Kelly thing. He's still going to court and stuff like that. So he's fighting, which, guess what? He is going to win. He won last time. He'll win again. But that's not the thing I was talking about. You guys ever seen Training Day? If you have not seen Training Day, go check it out. Denzel Washington, and I forgot who the other guy's name was. But I think that's, I'm not real sure, but I think that's what turned Denzel Washington, like, really made him a household name. Because there's a part in the movie where he talks about how he's the man and he's the king of that place and blah, 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 you know, and all this. But I got this video that was on, that got tagged me, and I forgot what the guy's name is, but I'll give him credit when I go back. But he redid it with his own voice and acting like it was R. Kelly. So I just wanted to show you this funny clip before I go on. Can we hit that little clip real quick?
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I've been making hits for y'all to smash all these bitches. Huh? You think you can do this? Hey! You think you can smash these chicks without me? You motherfuckers will be playing Bruno Mars and Justin Timberlake without me. Eric Bellinger, nigga. Try to smash the Jeremiah. I got the slow jams in this piece. You'll never have a playlist like mine. Who the fuck you think you f***ing with? I got the hits here. Them other R&B niggas just live here. Yeah, you better step in the name of love out of here. I'ma bump and grind this fucker down. Trey Songz ain't got shit on me.
I just really wanted to play that video real quick, just for the fact that that was one of the iconic parts of Training Day. Like, that was the thing, and a lot of people use that. But for him to flip it around and use the R. Kelly thing, and, you know, Trey Songz don't got shit on me. Like, I love the part where he says there would not be no Bruno Mars or Timberlake without me. Yeah. But or Timberland or whatever. yeah, you'll be listening. You won't be listening to them without. But it's a factor. No matter what you say or what you think. They were just telling me today about some video where this guy was trying not to sing the R. Kelly songs. So it's going to be a factor where you are going to sing it. So no matter what, come on. And he can't be that wrong. Like I said, there's still girls waiting for him online, screaming and all this other stuff. But yeah, you know, it's just funny. It's just funny. I'm sorry, because I was going to go to the next subject, but I guess I got to stay with the R. Kelly subject real quick. But what do you guys really think with the R. Kelly stuff anyway? Because to me, like I said, it's a fetish last time, and in some cases, yeah, he did break the law, but in the other places, it was just a fetish. So, but anyway, I just thought throwing that video was funny. And I love to watch all these memes and all these other videos that people are putting, especially with the Donald Trump with the hamburgers and stuff like that. There was one picture that said, thank you, Donald Trump. Now, girls, if I take you out to McDonald's, that's a presidential dinner. So there's a lot of funny things like that. Keep it coming. Make sure you tag us so we can get to see them, and then we can give you the credit for that. But anyway, speaking of hamburgers, you ever take a female or male out and they're your friends? Do you have to pay for them? You know, because they're your friends. You don't really have to pay. Like, you're my friend. You're not my girl. So I should not give you, like, extra stuff. Like, you know, like I'm driving with you, chilling and hanging out. Am I supposed to treat you like my friend or my girl? But there's a video that's a controversy video. It's like he was right or was he wrong? And these are where I need your comments and let me know was he right and wrong. We're going to play this video real quick and be right back.
Okay, on that second order, you want some to eat?
Yeah, babe.
You got money?
No.
Don't worry, I got you. That's it for the second order. That's okay. I'm gonna cancel that.
Wait, hold on. That's you for real?
Thank you.
You for real?
What happened?
You not gonna give me nothing to eat for real?
Nah, man, y'all be having us confused. You said we friends, like, damn, you ain't my bae, like. Nah, we cool and all, man, but you know what I'm saying? You got your own money. I seen you at the club last night anyway. Throwing fucking, nah, bro.
So I'm just gonna sit here and watch you eat.
No, you ain't gotta watch me. Close your eye, go to sleep or whatever, man, but I ain't going for it. Y'all already be, you know what I'm saying, doing my homeboy dirty, taking Miami trips, going to girls, get your nails and eyebrows done, which your eyebrows still don't even be ready, man, but still, you know what I'm saying? You balling off my homeboy for one. I mean, I'm cool with you and all, but I ain't, nah, bro. You ain't getting both of us. You can get him, but I'm not going for it.
So you telling me
all my life I had to fight. And I'm not for the fight for to keep my money in my pocket for you to eat. And you got money right now. Nah, man, it ain't working like that. I'm sorry. We friends, though. That's what friends do. I look out for you. I looked out. You say you was hungry and you ain't had no money, so I stopped you from, you know what I'm saying, getting your hopes up. Nah, bro.
So you telling me you for real?
What you thought? I'm saying, man, like, nah, I can't do this. You ain't getting no food out of me, man. Nah, I'm good. And good love, enjoy. I'm good love, enjoy. That's messed up, ain't it? I know, man. Got it, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go.
Where you going?
I'm about to go chill with Brittany.
Brittany off Instagram?
Yeah.
He said, I'm good, love, and enjoy. I'm good, love, and enjoy. And shout out to Carmen who was commenting below. She's like, I'm done, tired, or whatever. She said, he's petty. And but is he petty, though? I don't know, because if I'm hanging with you and I buy you stuff or act like you know, things that you would do for your girl, wouldn't it seem like you are my girl? But are you good friends and you would do it? I don't know. It's kind of like up in the air. To me, I feel is depending on that person. You don't want to send that person the wrong message. But at the same time, if you hurt them, he said, oh, you can take him like that. Like you always grabbing stuff and doing stuff and getting his money. So that means that he probably thinks she's a gold digger, and like that's the only reason why she's hanging out with them. Like he said, you're my friend and everything, but I don't really have to pay or buy you stuff. So I don't know. I think he's on the right track, but I would have told her way before I got there. Listen, I'm going to the drive-thru to grab me something to eat. You know, I got money for me. Do you have money for you? No, y'all friends. Y'all can talk like that and speak and tell her everything that you need to tell her. But I don't know. To me, I just think there's a borderline. Like she automatically thought he was supposed to buy her everything, and but maybe he is petty. I don't know. But that was a funny video, guys. Just keep on talking about it because, like I said, there is a borderline between friends and girlfriend and boyfriend stuff. Would you do that if you were a female taking a male out? It's automatic where it plays a different role versus a guy and a girl versus the guy. It plays a different role, I think. But because, and it also depends on if you have a girlfriend that what I call the $1 million effect, you know, I explain that later, because you don't want to go home and be like, yeah, me and so-and-so just ate hamburgers. You know, I brought her some hamburgers in the drive-thru. Wait a minute. You were in the drive-thru? You went with her? So y'all was sitting in the car just eating all lovely in the car, huh? Just you and her, huh? You don't want, if you have one of those girls, then maybe you should have done the right thing while he did. No, she paid for home food. But then the petty girl would be like, it don't matter. You still had it in the car and you still in the drive-thru. You couldn't go in. You didn't want people to see you. If you have one of those people, then run, because it's almost Valentine's. You don't need. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of breakups, I think, now that it is that is going close to Valentine's, because some of these guys are cheap. They say it's cheaper to keep her, but not on Valentine's. I don't know. You break up with her and then go back up with her on the 16th and talking about, I'm sorry, and then you go back with her. That way you don't have to pay for nothing. I'm just joking. Don't do that. Be like the LDM Charles said to do this. That's why I did it. I'm sorry for listening to him. No, don't put the blame on this way. I'm just joking. But there is going to be a lot of breakups due to the fact that, first of all, people, Valentine's is not a day for you to say how much you care for a person. Me, I've grown older in my life that I only celebrate about 3 things. I don't celebrate no national holidays because that's all money boo crap. I celebrate my anniversary, but for some girls, it'd be like the anniversary that I first kissed, the first dance, the first this. No. Either your together anniversary or your wedding anniversary. Those are the one thing I do celebrate. The significant other's birthday, of course, and your children's birthday. And Christmas, maybe. The rest, no. Valentine's, you're supposed to show her 360 days anyway. Show her sometimes. Once in a while, throw a little gift up there just to say it. Some people need special holidays. I'm hearing from the background when she knows that she don't have no mic and everything. But she's saying some people need special holidays. No. If there was no holidays, would you really would have worried about it then? No, you wouldn't. So imagine there's none and don't worry about it. Because that is, to me, it's all just a thing to make you spend money and do that. Do it all year long, and you don't even have to work. Put it like this. Do it once in a while. Do some surprises and do this and do that. And then do something for Valentine's and see the reaction they're going to get. They're going to be like, oh, that's nice. Like, here you go again, doing something you always do anyway. So what's the point? Take them out. I don't like when you're taking them out just for the Valentine's. And anyway, Valentine's for us sometimes fall in the weekday. So what you're going to do, you're going to come home, y'all mad tired from work because y'all both probably work, come home. Are you really celebrating Valentine? Because it's not like a Spanish birthday falls on Wednesday and you're celebrating it on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. Valentine's is the 14th, not the 16th or the 17th. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on your schedule. But fellas, you don't need one day to say how much you care, especially like Mother's Day, Father's Day. You don't really need that one day to say, Mom, Dad, I really appreciate you. You know why I appreciate you? Because the government told me I'm supposed to appreciate you today, not the 364 days of the year. 65. Well, that one leap year, you never know about the leap year. But yeah, but the one day the government says I gotta appreciate you. So whatever you want, Mom, Dad, this is the day I'm gonna give you. No, that's my opinion. I really don't think it should be that way. I think it should just be year long, here and there. Throw a little gift, throw a little happiness, a little how you do, and that's it. It doesn't hurt. And there's some guys that are not male chauvinists, but I don't know, Matisto. I don't know how to really say it in English. I forgot. Like ego, male ego. Like they think of their female or their wives or their chillas or their lovers or their other side or the sidekicks or the side chicks, whichever one. But they don't want to say it to them. Yeah, you were thinking about me? Yeah, me too. No, that was the guy's way of saying that he was really thinking about you. That's why he asked you first, so he won't look like he a sissy or he down. That's my little thing to y'all girls, so y'all can know. Oh, so that's why he asked me first. Yeah, this, you know. Don't be booing. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why guys ask the girl first, so they won't look all sissy like. So they be like, yeah, I was thinking about you too, girl. Or you get one of these. You were thinking about me? The girl be like, yes. Were you thinking about me? The guy be like, come on, man, you know. That means no. I'm going to let you know. That means no, he wasn't thinking about you. You might be thinking about the other one, but he wasn't thinking about you if the guy says like that. So these are little tricks. I'm not going to give them all away, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give y'all girls everything about guys, because I know guys are right now probably like, oh, this boy, oh, man, now I can't use that line no more. Hey, step your game up. But it is going to be Valentine. But speaking about Valentine, for you guys that want to, send us an email or instant message and with a picture or something saying that you want to say Happy Valentine's to this one person, or a little voice message, whatever you want to do, and we'll air it on Valentine's Day because we're here Valentine's Day, unfortunately, right? It falls on our show. So we're going to be showing videos and something. Let's say if you want to propose, because I don't know why people propose on Valentine's, because I guess they feel lovely and hearts and feeling all mushy. That's why you don't go to the weddings with your date. Just want to let you know. These are no-nos. If you got a wedding and they say to you, hey, do you want to come? And you're just started with your girl, don't go, guys. Just want to say that. Or if you've been with your girls too long, don't go. Because first of all, if you go when you just started, they'll start looking at the wedding and be looking at you and then imagining, wow, this can be us. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been together for so long and you do go to a wedding, you might have one of those girls that look at you like, wow, at least they got married. You know they only knew each other for about a year? How long we knew each other? That's where it all starts coming down, man. That's their little hint for you, trying to get you to wanting to marry them. So watch out. You don't want to really do that. You know what I'm saying? How long should you be before you go to a wedding with them? I don't know. But it also depends on that person, because the guy can be the same way, girls. Watch it. The guys ask you to go to the wedding. They probably just want to see how you react towards a wedding, too. If you're not ready to get tied down, I don't know if you really want to go to a wedding, especially Valentine's coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's like January, right now, the middle of the month to February, and you want to watch out. Guys are going to be throwing hints. They're going to be doing this, doing that. Girls, the same thing. But if you do celebrate Valentine's, what was the most romantic way you celebrated Valentine's? I would love to find that out. Me, like I say, I don't really celebrate Valentine's because either I'm working, it falls on the weekend, or we just normally go out anyway. So really know, people that know me personally know how much I love surprising, especially my significant other. I do surprise her a lot. So, and that's any time that if I'm sitting working or I get a time to myself and I start thinking about somebody, I will surprise them even if it's a friend or just bug out and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Chilling? All right, cool. Because maybe they enter my mind. But for a significant other, you do not need to have that day for it. But if you do, make it the most romantic or the most memorable day that you can actually give that person, because of the fact that if you don't and they expecting something that day, that's going to screw you up for the rest of the year, guys. So you better make it sure that it's special. Go get flowers from the corner store if you're in the Bronx or something. I don't know in other places. But little corner stores be having these flower shops outside. Don't get the $5 one. Spring for $20, $30. Don't spring for a $5 flower if you're just a one-a-year person. You know what I'm saying? If you're a one-year person, you better give the girl a nice gift. Some flowers, candy. I don't know, girls. Chocolate? Is chocolate hearts still a thing? Because I used to do it when I was young. Like, you know, you get the little dollar hearts and you used to give it to the in the class, or your girl, you just bring the heart with the big teddy bear that they don't even really need or they don't want. So I don't know. But I'm going to take a quick break, and I got to do this myself, so I got to get up and click some commercial buttons because I don't know where the PR and the engineers went. But, oh, wait, they're coming right now. So, you know what I'm saying? But, again, if you do celebrate Valentine's, let me know what's the most romantic thing you did. Like, and, guys, remember, if you do celebrate it, that's the day you better make it good. Because you won't, the rest of the 365 or, no, not even. 320, because there's like a couple of holidays that she'll forgive you, you know, but then she'll remember again and come back, you know what I'm saying? So just that's the number one holiday you don't want to mess up, you know what I'm saying? So which one is better, messing up an anniversary or messing up Valentine's Day? I don't know. That's a good question, but let me know, guys. We're going to be right back. We're going to play a quick song from a new artist on the LDM radio station. And when I come back, I want to talk about adults and defending themselves. Are they right to defend themselves versus teenagers or kids? When we be back, we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Can I talk to you?
Hello and welcome back to the LDM show. And that was another song. Check it out, LDM radio station. Check out the radio station and listen to the independent artists. But welcome back. If you guys were just logged on to watch, I was talking about friends, and we were talking about Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So like I said, I still want to know the romantic thing you ever did on Valentine's. And then shout out to Bella. Just had a friend, test date? Yeah. I'll sit there and I'll be analyzing your dates like crazy. Be like, no. And I might just go flashback and thinking that I'm in court and start drilling him. But, excuse me, I was just drinking some soda. But we're going to talk, get a little bit serious now. But probably next week I'm going to say a little bit more hints on, as we get closer to Valentine's, the more good things you can think about and do for Valentine's Day, as well as the difference between your first type of gift, like your first Valentine's with that person, versus you've been with them 20 years talking about, Toma, here's a flower, bye, babe, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, because after a while, don't it get redundant? I'm just saying. After 20 years, you'll be like, yes, babe, here's the flowers. That lady wasn't there in the corner again this year, but I found her in the next block, so I got the flowers you like. And then, are we going to the same restaurant again this year? Okay, cool, because I just made the reservation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying that you have to change it up a little. And by changing it up, like, she be expecting something for Valentine's, you don't get her nothing. You don't get her nothing at all. LDN said change it up. No, I didn't mean it like that, though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, recently on the news in Chicago, or was it Chicago or Colorado, something like that. I don't want to really say, but this guy was protecting himself and hit this young girl. Now he is being charged with assault and battery and also child abuse and negligence. But the fact of the matter that everybody's over there fighting, saying no, it is self-defense due to the video that came out. And they found out that the girls were lying, talking about, oh, he pushed me too, and he hit me just to either be in the clique or to try to get him to get more charges, which happened. They put 2 more charges of assault, but then the video popped up. So now a whole big controversy came out where he might get away because they calling it self-defense. I'm going to tell you my opinion, but I need your opinion. Watch the video, and you're going to tell me, was he self-defense or was it not a self-defense? So watch the video. I'll be right back. Okay. I know all you people, or not all of them, but many people just seen the guy hitting the girl. That's it. And everybody running around, oh my God, whoever that girl was, screaming. You're the first one that was instigating the whole thing. Now all of a sudden you're, oh my God, and you're running into the mall. Okay. First of all, guys, I'm going to play the video again in a few seconds, or a few minutes, I'm sorry, where you can really see what I'm talking about. The guy was there being pushed by a mob of girls that was there. I don't care if you're 2 years old. I don't care if you're 60 years old. You got a bunch of people surrounding me. My defense is up. That's one. My defense are automatically, as a male or as a person trying to survive, the defense is up. 2, as a male, his defense is up even more because if you guys didn't notice, the lady in the back with the child, that's his wife and kid. So his wife and his kid is there. So as a male, now I got a second defense that's up because now I have to protect my family. And as you know, a male is the family protector in every tribe, everything, even animals. You know what I'm saying? Like in the jungle, everybody, a male is a protector. So now he has two things that are up. He has a mob of people around him. He has to protect his wife. Everything is going chaotic. He don't know what's going on. People are instigating, if you hear the video correctly. They push him. So he looks back, he pushes. As a self-defense thing, you push away. You don't want that person too close to you and too close to your family. But then here comes the girl thinking she all Superwoman. Maybe she just seen the movie Superwoman or she was in a hype movie or something. Coming running with her fists like she wanted to punch the guy and then got punched herself. I just broke it down to the video of you, right? Let's play the video so you can see what I was talking about again. Okay, so I wish I had like slow motion on the computer. We could have done it. But anyway, all those parts. Now, take all those parts and factor. Was he doing self-defense? Or was he just being the thing? Now, they try to make it a black and white thing until the video came out. Once the video came out, the black and white thing that they were trying to do got smashed. So now they were trying to say, oh, but we wasn't doing anything. Listen up. With all the youngsters nowadays just hitting people randomly, robbing people, got guns, got knives, I'm telling you, I'm for the guy. I don't care who you are, I'm sorry to say, but if you're trying to attack me the way things are right now, especially me as a martial artist, like my hands are licensed, everything, I will protect myself very, very. I don't, what he did was great. He hit and stopped. Some other person probably would have kept jumping on her and hitting her or hitting everybody else. But no, he hit, moved back towards his family, and that's when everybody started running. But he did he do the right thing? Maybe not. He had to really punch the girl like that? Maybe not, but when everything is happening so fast, you don't have time to think. All you see is this girl charging you. First of all, little girl, and I said little girl, I'm gonna say it like that with the hood thing, little girl, all right? It was told that there was all these girls were teenagers, 11 all the way to 14 years old. That was a grown man. Testosterones and everything kicking in. You're not gonna overpower this man. I'm sorry to say. So what make you think you were Superwoman and try to charge? I'm gonna tell you why. This is my opinion, and I can say professional opinion because I analyze things, and I analyze professionally at the time. If you hear every person in the crowd hyping her up, hey, there has to be more to this video, and I wish more of the video will come out. But you can see that they hyping her up, and she didn't want to look like a nobody in front of her friends, so she got hyped more and pushing the guy and acting all up and then got knocked out. If any kids are watching this video, don't do it. Don't get hyped up and try to hit someone because then you're going to look dumb and foolish when they knock you out or something bad happens to you. Because if you notice, none of her friends stood there. They all ran. They all ran. No one, to my knowledge, so far, I don't see the rest of the tape. Maybe they came back. But no one during that time probably ran up to her and said, are you okay? Or drag her to safety or something. No, they ran into the mall real quick. Oh, my God! Started screaming. And imagine if there was a gunshot. And that was just a punch. So are adults okay from protecting themselves? I think so. The way the world is now, I don't think there is a limit to who they can protect themselves from. These kids nowadays are what we call in the streets wilding out. No pun intended to the TV show, but but they are. They acting up. They acting amok, running around, punching, doing things. So as an adult, our guard's already up. So before, when you see a bunch of adults hanging in the corner, you used to get nervous and cross the street or something, just to protect yourself and walk the other way. Now you see a bunch of teenagers, that's what you do. Before the teenagers were there, you just walk right by. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, sir? Or they'll be hanging out, playing around. They will stop as soon as they see the adult, move over and let the adult move. That was the respect that they had years ago. Now it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them will surprise you because me, I don't really give a care. I'll be walking by them, but when I be walking with my son and stuff, I was surprised that half of the people were like, oh, hey, come on, man, move out the way. You don't see the guy with the stroller or, something like that. Like, there are some respectful kids, but still, my guard was up. Because you can have that one kid that's disrespectful and trying to hype up the whole crowd, and that's where it turns out to be wrong. Should he be charged? No. If you're listening to me and you got a good lawyer, you want to hire me as an analyst, I'm here. But you shouldn't get charged because you were protecting yourself. Should she get charged? Yes. I'm sorry to say. Because you placed your hands on him first. That's the thing. And let me explain self-defense to you guys before you say what you think. If there's comments being put up, I'll read some of them. But before you think about it, self-defense is when you defend yourself to harm or bodily harm with physical intentions of harming you, or physical, what we call aggressive physical attack, or physical attack with the intent of murder. Those are the self-defense meaning. It's not self-defense if you punch the person, keep kicking and beating and throwing them up against the wall, kicking them and flat. Now the person can't defend themselves no more, but you're still beating them. That's where you lose your case. It's not self-defense anymore then. You understand? Because as martial artists, we understand self-defense is to defend oneself from harm. So that means that that person cannot harm you no more, you stop. And that's exactly what he did. So again, is he wrong? With those facts, maybe it just changed your mind. Because I know you're probably going to say yes because she's a little girl, and she's a girl, and she's a this. Nope. Hey, what they say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword? Come on. That's a hard thing to teach a kid. But I guess when she wakes up next week, because I say it like that. I didn't mean to make a joke, but I used to remember my mom was like, I'll knock you to next week. You don't play with me. When my mom used to say that, I used to get nervous. Like, oh, damn, next week I might lose a whole week. I don't know what's going on. I got a lot of tests that week. I don't want to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in the summertime when I can sleep for a week, but not now. I don't know. But anyway, when she does wake up, that day, I'm saying, because she's knocked out. So she got to wake up. And she sees this video. Maybe it would teach her something. And if your little girl, if you are watching this, it's going to teach you a couple of things if you need to learn. One, to not listen to your friends when they're telling you to do something that you probably felt it was wrong. Two, to never, ever try to attack or, I guess, pick on someone that has their family there, because they'll do something you will never, ever know, because they don't even know what they'll do. Have you ever heard that phrase, I will kill for my child? Well, guess what? I've seen it many times happen. And the person wasn't even going to do nothing to their child, but they felt it, so they attacked. It happens. You can have the most decent, nicest lady, pleasant, and as soon as you're going to attack her kids, it's done. Same thing with a male. And a male's even worse. Okay? That's two. Three, if you're gonna attack someone, don't show you're gonna attack them because you came like from 3 miles like this with a fist. Like the guy was not even gonna know you were gonna attack him. So, and you're a female, you cannot hit a male like that. I'm sorry to say, it's not a male chauvinist thing. It's just a body, thing. It's just the way it's built. I have a little 7-year-old or 8-year-old trying to hit me, and if I'm gonna punch her, of course she's gonna get knocked out. She gonna hit me. I'm just gonna laugh, But he protected himself. To me, it was self-defense. I'm sorry. But we're going to come back. We're going to talk about school. I want to see if the schools are really preparing you for life. Social studies, history, gym. Like, some of these things, are they really necessary in school? I don't know. We'll be right back and we'll talk about it.
Gets old when love stops being new. You put your best foot forward, but what the hell did I stand to? You and I are like fire and ice. Up is down and black is white. The only reason we make up is to start and make fights. I don't get behind the wheel. Jack Daniels riding shoddy. I watch Netflix get back at you.
Welcome back to the LDM Show. And again, we were just talking about is adults protecting themselves from kids okay or not. So just keep that comment on. Like I said, it was self-defense. So some of the kids want to act like adults. We're gonna have to protect ourselves. But anyway, speaking of kids, we had a debate on the in the office about school. Are there some of the subjects in school that they just need to get rid of? Like, it's not preparing you for life. It's, to me, it's not. They need subjects that are going to prepare you for life. Like, show me how to open up a business, or show me how to get that promotion, or stuff like that, which not college, because half of the people don't go to college. You need to show them stuff in high school because you know they're going to do high school at least. Show them now. Stop thinking that they're going to go to college and then they don't, they're not going to get no life experience from school. School is supposed to be a teaching facility. So teach me. Because social studies is not teaching me how to get that job. Social studies is not teaching me how to get a good relationship or be in a better state of mind. Or, no pun intended, but social studies don't teach me how to be a fashion designer. That's why we have a fashion designer here, to show you and to teach you. But there are certain things in school that they need to get rid of, to me, because I don't think everything in school will teach you for life. Maybe math, okay, yeah, you could probably use math, science, stuff like that. History, know where you came from to know where you're going. That I understand. But, and then to learn how history was changed just to mold their ways, because half of the history is all fake and all messed up. So, but teach a little philosophy or psychology or something where kids will understand, because, or teach them how to be more stone, like hard, because we got a lot of sissies like in lately. You say a joke to them and they start crying, mommy. Like, wow, I don't remember back in the days we wasn't like that. There were too many. We call it snapping. Like I said, we used to snap on each other. We used to have fun and all that. But I'm gonna play a video of this guy singing a song about it, and then you can judge for yourself. Be right back. Oh, they still trying to edit it and throw it in there. So, but anyway, this song is him singing about school, like it didn't teach him about stuff. So listen to it, and I'll be right back.
I wasn't taught how to get a job, but I can remember dissecting a frog. I wasn't taught how to pay tax, but I know loads about Shakespeare's classics. I was never taught how to vote. They devoted that time to defining isotopes. I wasn't taught how to look after my health, but mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Never spent a lesson on current events. Instead I studied the old American West. I was never taught what laws there are. I was never taught what laws there are. Let me repeat, I was not taught the laws for the country I live in, but I know how Henry VIII killed his women. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Glad that's in my head instead of financial advice. I was shown the wavelengths of different hues of light, but I was never taught my human rights. Apparently there's 30. Do you know them? I don't. Why the hell can't we both recite them by rote? I know igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks, yet I don't know squat about trading stocks or how money works at all. Where does it come from? How does the thing that motivates the world function?
We're back. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a little clip of a video. If you see how is the world supposed to function if you're showing me things that have nothing to do when I leave high school. So like I said, like my engineer just said, well, teach them that in college. Like I said before, many people ain't going to go to college. I'm not saying it to be rude, but I tell you the truth here on the LDM show. You're going to have a lot. You're going to have 10 guys in the ghetto or in the hood or wherever. 4 of them will probably wind up going to college. 2 of them out of that 10 will probably don't even need college and wind up with a good job because they were doing so good in high school. So, you know, there are other reasons why they will never go to college. So teach them that in high school. And maybe, just maybe, we have more people going to college because now they know how to deal with it. They know how to do their finances. They know how to, because, put it like this, how many kids you know are in high school right now with a part-time job, and by time the summer ends, ask them how much did they save? I'll wait. Nothing. Because they were spending it on all these other things making other people rich and not realizing that they can save all this money, and as become an adult, they have something to save. I wish I knew that, because half of the money that I made when I was young, I would have been like, wow, I could have invested in that? I didn't know that. But that's what I'm saying. Teach investment. Teach finances. Teach those things in high school. So when they leave high school and become a man or a woman, then they understand how to live life. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that's what it should be or what it shouldn't be. But my opinion is teach them before. Now, parents, doesn't mean that that leaves you behind. You need to teach them as well. Whatever the school don't teach, you need to teach. I'm not saying leave it all to the teachers now. And parents are like, yeah, you can sit back. No. Teach them as well. But do not say, when I was young, because guess what? As an adult, you know damn real when your mom and dad told you that, you did not listen to them either. So don't start with the subject, when I was young, I was walking barefooted 2 miles in the snow. No, listen, you wasn't, all right? Because my dad used to tell me those stories a lot. Then he used to tell me the Army stories. But it didn't listen. I didn't listen to those stories. So you need to figure out a way how to speak to your kids to teach them at the same time. What my mom did one time was, since my brothers thought they were all that because they were getting paid, she shot them with good dinner one time, sat them on the table and said, is that all, sir? That's all you need? Is that? Yeah, okay. And then smacked them with a bill. You want to be an adult? She put a bill. And she said, and that's not including the sleeping quarters for today. And she was just showing them that anything can happen. And exactly what happened this year with the shutdown. A lot of things are going wrong. People are going chaotic. People on welfare are not getting their money and stuff like that. And then speaking of welfare, there are many of you guys that I've seen post out there that saying, oh, well, they should get a job. They should get this. Anyone, if I can say green, brown, all this color money, that was the food stamp back in the 80s, in the 70s, well, then guess what? That means your family was on it. So be humble, because that's what helped you live. And I said it to one person, and they was like, well, I wasn't on it. It was my parents. Yeah, but your parents was on it for you, helping you survive. So be more humble for the people that are on it now. Because guess what? You're only one step away from being there. Because if you are well, like you say, I got a job and everything, some of y'all guys are working paycheck to paycheck. Okay? Meaning you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. You can't not leave your job because you need that to pay your bills. And you're still behind a little bit of the bills, so you need to work a little bit more. So ain't you one step getting closer to that? So be more humble, people. I'm just saying. You got to be a little bit more humble for what you say out there. So, but school, yeah, get rid of it. But when we come back, not get rid of school, I'm saying get rid of some of the subjects and bring back like finance. Yeah, practical things that in life. Learn financing, teach them that. Teach them a little bit of business. English, yeah, we still need that. We still need English writing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the writing, the English writing, history and stuff like that. But anyway, we're going to take another quick break, and when I come back, I'm going to come back with some fashion designer and an artist that's here today. They're both here today. We're going to be talking about how being an artist, how being a fashion, how all this reacts to the world today. So we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the LDM show. You know, that guy, you got to go vote for the LDMradio.com. That was Denzel and Marlix. Go to the Latin section, click on vote, go all the way to the bottom and click submit, and you're done. It takes like 5-10 seconds of your life to go vote for an independent artist because their music needs to be heard, and they're only going to be heard if you vote. So keep, and listen, of course. But if you are listening right now on the radio station, I always say, be careful when you're listening to us. I know it's tempted to hit that app video where you can watch us. Keep on listening and drive safely. But we do have a group of people that I just found out today that they pretty much like family because they know other people that we know. You know, so it's like, I was like, wow, this is a small world. And matter of fact, who's her artist name? I keep forgetting. No, besides Nookstar, I think they have another one. So DJ Prodigy and all of them got, actually DJ Prodigy is going to be the DJ for our new game show called Off the Dome. So it's going to be a freestyle game show, but it's going to be with a twist. You guys, you're just not going to be like, oh, thinking you can, there's going to be words popping up. There's going to be props coming in. You got to rap to those props. And there's going to be a lot of things. So there's going to be judges. Yeah. I want to see how you react. But introduce yourselves real quick. Let the world know who you are.
Hello. I'm Ja, DBF, CEO, Dirt Bomb Fresh. Follow me everywhere, Dirt Bomb Fresh _clothing.
Spyda Cashmere out of Far Rockaway, New York. You know what I'm saying? I've been becoming an artist. You can tune in to me, Instagram, on all platforms. My music is on all platforms. Spyda Cashmere.
Yeah, and we're going to be listening to 3 of his songs today. We're going to rock out for the rest of the hour together. But we're going to listen to 3 of his songs today. But I just want to get towards the fashion first. What's your line about? Like, what made you come out with the little bomb thing? And yeah, because I was watching like your outfits that you have. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Unc. Shout out to Unc, Silver Surfer. He be home soon. He's currently incarcerated. But Dirt Bomb Fresh stands for determination is real talk, but originality makes believers.
Ooh, that's why he threw the bomb. Yeah. Right. Matter of fact, we got a bomb right there that we can probably throw right now. Drop that bomb.
That's dope. That's
dope.
I'm currently about to be 7 years in next month, February. So yeah, I mean, like, it's more than fashion, but I'm predominantly just showing the world. I feel like the fashion is what helps the world see what I have to offer. But like I said, determination is real talk, man. I definitely had to bring my brother up here, Spyda, because I'm trying to definitely branch off into the music atmosphere. But as far as the fashion, man, like, the fashion just speaks for itself, man. Fashion is everything. Fashion is just more than clothes. It's just the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you look, the way you carry yourself. So just being original with everything you do, as far as like when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, just knowing that determined to be original, the whole world gonna believe in anything you do as soon as you walk out that door. So that's the message I try to send through with my brand and my clothing, and try to connect with, you know, the youth and the elder people that can relate.
And I like that because I see a lot of people like wearing clothes, and I'm like, so why you wearing them? I don't know, because it looks fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're spending the money. I'm like, but don't you know that some of those logos mean something? You know, we have our logo as well, the LDM logo, and stuff like that, where people wear the shirt, and we know that you're supporting us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the little bomb. I was like, I like that little character there. I was like, oh.
I had to branch off into more of a logo style of my clothing because I felt like I was saturating with the wording and just
right.
Bomb Fresh. So I had to really just branch off and just show people that it's more than just the wording. I could definitely have a logo, and people will know, like, when I see that logo, it's Dirt Bomb Fresh.
And they stand for something.
Right.
Not just for wearing the logo because my boy got it. You know what I'm saying? Which is nice because you're putting money in the pockets. But but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you want to wear something where you know, look, I'm wearing it because I know Spyda, bro. He's a dope rapper, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's reasons why you're wearing a logo, and you know that the money is going into someone that is doing something besides just wanting to pull out a fashion thing. He's bringing artists and he's doing a lot of stuff. So, and like I said, I just found out today, like Nook Star and all these other,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
And
DJ
they family.
Shout out to DJ Qua, man. She definitely set this
Yeah.
up, linked us up,
And
man. Shout out to
King,
DJ
DJ King, and all of them. So, they're pretty cool. So if they send you guys, yeah, it must be cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
Always, man. Good vibes.
and the LDM show, we're not an award-winning show for no reason. This is why, and we're gonna keep winning awards every single year.
I mean, it's a reason.
Yeah. But what made you? You said a little bit about the logo, but what made you pick that character for the logo?
I mean, shout out to Mark, man. Mark definitely my production manager, man. Shout out to my guy. He definitely helped as far as coming up with the concept. Like I said, I'm 7 years and I didn't start out with a character.
Right.
I really had to take a step back to step outside of the game and really see what's in. And I feel like a lot of people in the generation we're in now is not really worried about what the wording and trying to read something. So if they can see a character that just spark their eye and things like that, I feel like they'll grasp to it more. And then just being the type of person I am, just being able to connect with the youth and connect with just anybody, just being that guy that everybody wants to just, I feel like that also helps sell
Right.
my product.
Are you still doing non-logo fashion?
Like I said, everybody could go to dirtbombfresh.net. It's definitely more than just non-logo. I'm definitely about to branch off into casual, couture, swimsuits. Like I'm definitely planning my big first ever fashion show in May. So definitely tune in for those details soon. So got a lot in store.
Matey suits and no, I just gonna picture a two-piece with a little bomb in the middle. I'm just thinking.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good foreshadow.
The two bombs on I'm just saying.
That's a good foreshadow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good foreshadow.
I'm just thinking out loud. Probably the guys there be like, yeah, I can see that. She got the bomb. She got the bomb thing there. Right? You know what I'm saying? And hey, anything can happen. You don't see it because you're female. I see it.
I mean,
don't see
females
it yet.
love the brand. They love the clothing line as well.
Right.
Like I just was in Neiman Marcus earlier shopping, and I was purchasing things, and one of the ladies that worked there, she came up to me and she was like, ain't you a rapper? And I'm like, yeah. I told her about myself or whatever, and then she asked me about the logo, and she was like, what's that? That's fire. And I'm like, that's my clothing line. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother clothing line. Like, and I gave her the website, let her tune in or whatever the case may be. And she's going to be a buyer, you know what I'm saying? And she's going to promote it to other people as well. And then she was also telling me about the Neiman Marcus corporate and how we could, invest what we need into, getting it to sell in Neiman Marcus. And, so everything is a venture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask you that, too. You ever thought about putting it into stores or,
I mean, that's smart. That was the reason of this interview, like to basically just, tell the world of the upcoming inches. Like I definitely plan on putting the merchandise in a couple of stores, like Tom D's. That's one of my childhood stores that I definitely want to make sure I definitely get some merch. And Barry's and Bros. That's in another neighborhood, Far Rockaway. So shout out to those people, and like you said, Neiman Marcus. So the more platforms I could, expand myself in a brand and everything, and I feel like it's gonna touch all avenues as far as, you know what I mean? So.
And I would say like big companies like Kmart and you guys, you got to start investing in fashion designers that do things like this, because some of the clothes are like needs to get out there.
Right.
Now there are some fashion designers that I went to that I'm like, I ain't wearing that outside. Like that's only for the runway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it also comes to this generation too. Like nobody's not gonna. Not me personally, but if I market it as Dirty Bomb Fresh is being sold in Target or Walmart,
right? They might, they might not,
Just the social tag that they put on just shopping there and getting clothes from there will deter people from going to shop and buy things from Walmart, and that's where a lot of
That's where the money is at.
You get what I mean? So. It's different avenues I could sneak my way into there, because I definitely was thinking about doing like packs of underwears, packs of shirts. I feel like that's a way to sneak into stores like Kmart and things like that. So there's definitely a lot of things that I'm planning on doing with the fashion. But like I said, dipping into other things as well. I'm trying to.
And you know what can help a lot to get his fashion out? By voting for this guy on the radio station.
Spyda Cashmere.
Spyda Cashmere.
Yeah, Spyda's name will be popping up by tomorrow on the radio station. So just go and start voting, because if he becomes Artist of the Year, come on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That even blasts it up. Artist of the Year, and he's wearing the outfit. Everybody else is going to be like, I want to be like that.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody listen to music. Everybody want to get fly. So music and fashion go hand in hand.
So So, and that's what I was gonna ask you just now. Like, how did you jump from fashion to now music and bringing Spyda on and all that?
I mean, music. I grew up. Music is how I grew up. Just getting over problems, getting through school, college, anything. Like music sets the tone for my day. Like I wake up, I turn on the music before I turn on TV. So, and I knew Spyda from childhood. So that made it more easier to mesh.
They want.
Yeah.
And, we've been in the house 4 or 5 in the morning,
Chilling.
rapping, and we rapping, going to sleep, waking up, rapping again. So when he finally came to me like, yo, bro, I'm serious, but I need that structure. I'm like, listen, bro, I got my things going on. He's like, yo, I want to include myself in it. So I'm like, okay, if you serious, like, I have a no play policy. Like, and I really don't play when it comes to Third Bomb Fresh. So I'm like, bro, if this is what we're gonna do it. So that was the mission from there.
So I'm gonna jump again, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna jump to a Spyda. Do not go to the radio station right now and try to vote. His name is not up there yet. It's gonna be up there by tomorrow. Well, and by tomorrow, by midnight, it should be up there. Flyers will pop up tomorrow. But like he said, you got into the rapping, and what made you come to him and say, listen, I need to take it to the next level?
Well, I was incarcerated.
Right.
I was home for like maybe 2-3 months, and I did music before I was like down or whatever the case may be. But once I came out, I felt like I should take it serious, and find my niche. And I do love music. I just never took it that serious. So seeing a serious person take his craft to the next level made me want to be in company. You feel what I'm saying? And that's my day one. So it was nothing to reach out to him and tell him how I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever resources he have available for me, you know what I'm saying? That's good. And whatever resources I can have available for him, you know what I mean? One hand wash the other, both wash the face. So that's what type of time I was on. And when I came and presented it to him. And,
you say you were incarcerated. So I have family that was incarcerated. When you were in there, did you started writing to get your mind off of stuff? Like, did you continue writing?
Absolutely.
Like, so what was the difference between writing in there and writing out here? Because I know the mind changes.
Well, if all rappers, let me put this down.
Yeah.
If all the rappers in the industry not gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. When you got certain stress and things on your mind, it's not so much easy to produce music.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But when this is something that you love and you want to do at any moment, no matter what you're thinking, you're gonna be able to come up with a hook. You know what I'm saying? 3 bars or whatever the case may be. 3 bars turn into a song, just like that. And so, for whatever foolish reasons, I was in a box for 90 days, and I wrote like 40 songs. You know what I mean? And I did that because it's all I had to do. You in a little box with a little gated window.
Right.
You can't really do nothing, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But think. So I had nothing but time, and everything that I went through before I was incarcerated, I wrote when I was in that cell.
I like that. I like that. But one thing that I'm gonna disagree with you, and you said all you can do is write. No, you did a whole lot by not letting your mind get lost.
Right.
So I like that. Kudos to you for doing that, because I'm serious. I know a lot of people that were in that hole, and they didn't come out. They didn't come out the same.
Right.
They didn't come out the same.
Staying on the
right. So what you did was, you know what? This is not gonna beat me. I'm gonna beat it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, this is a perfect sample of not letting things keep you down. You make mistakes, you build it, and you go up with it. And because some people were like, yeah, I was in prison, but if you're being in the hole, my brother told me that's a different story.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's totally different from being in just a regular prison. And you didn't let it take you anywhere, and you fought it by music.
Right.
Which that's what you said. Music can make you feel you.
Right.
And I like that. I like that.
And staying on the topic, just speaking about Third Bomb Fresh started in the penitentiary. Like, shout out to my uncle Elisha Glover. It started in Green Haven or wherever he was incarcerated at the time. It started in jail. So for me to be able to take that idea and bring it to life out in the real world was definitely a dope accomplishment for me.
I like that. And not only for nothing, you know, the Latin and the black people, when you go to jail, automatically come out, they're going, ain't going to be nothing. Ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that mindset stays with them. So you was like, nah, this ain't me. Ain't happening this way.
It's not in my blood, man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. You know, for any reasons that it happens, what you do with your life coming out, that's what matters the most. I don't never judge. A person could tell me they've been 20, 30 years. I don't care. I'm looking at what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? That's where I tell a lot of people, it's not what you did, it's what you're doing that matters. If you're still doing the same thing and you didn't learn, then of course we're not going to respect you. But if you put yourself up like he did, so this is a real good story, and you need to vote. So, you know, but we
Spyda Cashmere.
the first song we're gonna be playing 3 of his songs today. So, and they all gonna be on the radio station. And again, I don't think they updated the webpage to tell you what times hip hops come on, but it does come on 3 to 4 times a day for 2 hours. So check them out, and then you can hear his song. But this first song, did you write it?
Yes.
Yeah. What's it about?
Well, I didn't really write it. Like,
The whole
as I
thing?
told you, I wrote everything in jail. But upon coming home and seeing the music and the things that people talk about now, it was like I had to switch it up. So I wrote songs, but I didn't take everything I wrote and just went in the booth and said that.
Right.
Like, I took my own craft and I worked with it. So whatever I wrote, plus me being talented, I just used those together. So I took a hook that I had in prison and I put new, lyrics to it. You know what I mean? And I switched it up a little bit. So, and this is called Work Hard.
Automatically, I just met you today, and I'm like, damn, this nigga's cool. I can chill with him. You know what I'm saying?
Stand up, down.
No, you know why? It's because people will come out with a song, and yo, this is the shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. As soon as they come out, boom, they do it without even realizing. Let me see what's really out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me even see. This is the time to pull this
Always
one out.
good to take a step back and see
Exactly.
what's going on.
Absolutely.
You know, and he did that. He changed. He's like, wait a minute. Because there's sometimes, like Tupac and them, they had songs galore, but they didn't come out with it right away. They're like, let me wait. It's not that
sit on
time.
that.
You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
gotta sit
It ain't
on
that
that.
time right now.
Because if you put out everything at one time, you ain't gonna have nothing left.
Yeah.
Everything is a new project that you.
Oh, we got a comments here.
Stop it, but there's too much. So just shout out.
You want to shout out to your people?
Shout out DJ Qua.
DJ
Shout
Qua.
out Mike.
Tariq
Cuzzo,
Johnson.
Fly. Yo, Matt, what's up, my boy?
Tommy.
Jacko.
Okay. And Greenport. We got to shout out
Jazzy.
Greenport completely.
Jazz, Caspi.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, she's going to be the DJ of the Off the Dome coming soon. There's a game show that's going to be coming out, and we're going to be filming it in different lounges and bars and in here in the studio as well. So
Let it be a part of that.
yeah. Oh, this Saturday, hopefully this Saturday we're going to have the casting calls for the contestants and up. I don't know because of the snow, so we don't know what's going to happen. But it's gonna be cool because, like I said, the game. I'll give you a little bit about the game. It's going to be like I'm battling him on round 1. Let's say round 1 would be words popping up, and the judges are looking for the word pop up dog, and you be like yeah. You know what I'm saying? The judges are looking like you don't know what to say, right? So they looking for that, or you can just pop up with the word, and then I think round 2 or 3, someone's going to be coming in with a clothes, and you got to rap about that clothes. So it's going to be different things. It's not just you battling. Like, yeah. So it's going to be subjects
how
and
you use your mind.
right. They're going to be distractions to see if you can go back to your word. Like if you stumble. So if you really think you're good and battling it, that's why we call it Off the Dome Masters, because at the end you'll become a master, big trophy, big awards. You get to perform at the well, not only bragging rights, you become a headliner of the Independent Music Awards ceremony. So there's a lot of things that you become, especially for being the first ever. It's just that alone is like, hey, yeah, you're the 20th, but I was the first. So, but we're gonna play this song, and you guys know the rules. You listen to a song, you say yes or no. Do we air it? Do we keep it in the radio station? It's up to you. But you do have to vote for the artist as well.
Tell us, people.
Let's go. So, again, the name of the song?
The song and the name is Work Hard.
Yes.
And I used the artists that was, you know, in the industry long before me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I gave them credit for the work that they did. You know what I mean? So y'all just tune in.
All right. We'll be right back. Let's hear this song.
Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, and Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time up, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now, I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, and Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time up, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, and Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time off, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now, I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, and Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time off, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, and Mary J to spill the pain for me. So I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, Mary J to spill the pain for me.
You come try to walk in my products, every day in the struggle for that profit. Tryna tell them it ain't easy. You come try to walk in my products and do what I gotta do for that dollar. I tell them they don't believe.
So I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, Mary J to spill the pain for me, pain for me. Slave to me, I know, yeah. Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time off, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now, I need Rihanna to sing for me, Beyonce to do that dance for me, Mariah Carey hit the high note, Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me, working hard, no time off, shit the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. Started out with trying to make something, from nothing till I got the wage up. More money, more
problems, yeah, I know, but I just couldn't stay away from it. Stand for nothing, you gon' fall for anything. Scared money don't make money. Not the same as what you get to see. I'm on a different scheme, I'ma pray for me. In the game, doing number shit, but I just coach the team, wanna play for me. Full stomach, but I'm way hungry. So many people that got hate for me. Remind me when I'm playing spades, but how can I lose if I keep the spades coming? Fake nigga, straight from me. Fake nigga. Straight from me, nigga. Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me. Beyonce to do that dance for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me. Working hard, no time off. Shit, the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. I need Rihanna to sing for me. Beyonce to do that dance for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me. Working hard, no time off. Shit, the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want. Cost me a bag the way all these Cubans. They wanna know what I'm doing. I'm in and out of Neiman Marcus. Javinci attire the coolest. When I come around, they just stop and stare. Cause I be so fly, it's amusing. And the stick came with a 30 on it. I just been dying to use it. I started with nothing, I came up a lot. Praying I make it and waiting to pop. I went from trapping to rapping and trees in the bag. I know they gon' hate me a lot. 12 trying to case me up again. When they see me rolling, they just pray for a stop. I park the beam and pull up the Benz. Spin out the tires and fade off the block. Cause I need Rihanna to sing for me. Beyonce to do that dance for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me. Working hard, no time off. Shit, the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. I need Rihanna to sing for me. Beyonce to do that dance for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me. Working hard, no time off. Shit, the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now. I need Rihanna to sing for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. Working hard, no time off. Money something like a money something like I run it up and do what I want now. I need Rihanna to sing for me. Beyonce to do that dance for me. Mariah Carey hit the high note. Mary J to spill the pain for me. I'm just speaking on what came to me. Working hard, no time off. Shit, the money something like a slave to me. I run it up and do what I want now.
All right, all right. Welcome back to the computers. So now we got to fix that sound computer, but at least we fixed it and you guys were listening. But that song is basically what these guys are doing, working hard right now. So what you think? I'm already putting my thumbs up. And you guys know me and hip hop, we're really not that good friends. So if for me to put my thumbs up, you know, it got to be a good thing. Cause the lyrics that I could listen to, that I was talking and I'm trying to listen at the same time, doing everything. I can hear the words at least. You know what I'm saying? And I had that little hook where you can dance and you want to dance or you want to chill. That's the vibe it gave me. Like I can pop up and be like, yeah, but I can also sit down and just relax with it. So it gave me both vibes on that song.
Music touch
so
you, man.
yeah. And I'm a lyrics person. Everybody can tell you. I'll break your song down. I gotta listen to the lyrics. I gotta listen to the beat. I'll be like, oh, okay, wait a minute. He took this Caribbean beat and then he put it with this. You know, that's how I listen. Now, don't ask me to do you a beat. That's different. I can't do that. Don't ask me to write. I can't do that. But I can break it down more or less, okay, how he was feeling that moment and stuff like that. And that's why I like that song. So I'm going to listen to it more when I get home because I like what I heard. But I couldn't hear everything. Like I said, we were doing so much. But now you changed that. How many times did you change it before you got that right one?
Well, this song right here.
Yeah.
All right, so when I got in the booth, you know, it came to mind that beat goes perfectly with those lyrics. That working hard, no time off, money, something like a slave to me. Like when I heard that, listening to it in my head, because I play things in my head before I actually speak it. You know what I mean? When you're in the booth or when you actually listening to the instrumental and you like, yo, I want to put something together, you hear it before you write it. You hear it before it come out of your mouth, in your head. You hear yourself. So, you know, what I do is...
You got your mic? Yeah, okay.
What I do is, well, when I was in the studio and I put down the hook, it was like I wasn't even talking. It was like I was mumbling into the mic. Working hard, no time off, money something like a slave to me. I was playing with it. I was trying to find a different sound. You understand what I'm saying? It's my sound because it's me.
Right.
I'm not stealing from anybody, but yeah, I switched it up like that. And then the words following the hook, those were like, that was like a freestyle. It was like a freestyle.
And I like that because me and my wife was talking, I think like last week. She was like, no, we have to make it a tradition that once a year we're going to go somewhere because we can't work and work and work. And you just like, money makes a slave of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that makes sense because that's what it is doing to us. Like, we're with the business, we're trying to make it go higher and be a step in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Quality time.
Yeah, and you just don't want that, like, the money is making a slave of me. And I like that. You know, it makes all sense. So I'm gonna have to use that hashtag right there. Money make a slave of me, man. You can't make it. You got to take time off. You know, so relax. See, you learn something every day, and if you don't, then you're not really listening. So now you went in, changed the lyrics up, because there's always someone that be like, I don't know, I don't feel that.
I mean, the bros was there, you know what I mean? He was here, my brother, a couple other my friends, you know, and I just was in there by myself. I was in the booth by myself, but they were outside of the booth. So once I finished what I thought I should put down, they gave me their advice. And they was like, yo, it's fire. And I was thinking like, man, I was just mumbling. I was playing. They was like, yo, get back in there and do that. Like, I like that. And I was like, word, I'm going to do that.
Different sound.
And then when it came to the verse, the both verses, those came to mind right there in the studio. It wasn't like I wrote that. So the hook was written,
right?
But the verses just came in the studio because of the energy that I got from my brothers.
I like that.
They gave me the energy and made me feel like, oh, all right, what I was doing was great. Let me continue that. With the same mind state
I like that
I had when I was in there by myself.
Yeah.
So feedback is always good.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Sometimes that feedback, and not only the feedback, the confidence.
Honest
the confidence and
honesty.
Because there's some people like when they go out with clothes, I'll be like, damn, you don't got no friends? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go out bummy or something to a party, I'll be like, you don't got no friends? Who let you out like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the same thing. Like your friends gave you that honesty, and I like it because, you know, there are somebody like, yeah, that was good, but in their mind they're like, that shit was boring, you know what I mean? You know, but at least they had that honesty thing. So that was good that they gave you, because I don't think if they would have pushed you, you probably would have came out and changed it to something different.
Or I would have probably just had that in the tuck. I probably wouldn't even
and use it. And it happens.
Honestly, I wasn't even gonna drop a mixtape or an EP, should I say? I wasn't even gonna do that.
Oh.
I was gonna wait. But then I felt like, wow, I was home almost a whole year, and I didn't drop a tape. So now I feel like, what am I really doing? So the work that I did have put together, I said, let me put it out now. And that's going to push me to continue working on my next project. You get what I'm saying? And this is actually my first project. This is the first tape I ever had out, period.
Wow,
You know what I mean? I always loved music. I always did it here and there, but I never took it serious. I never actually ventured out, went to clubs or brushed shoulders with producers or, you know what I mean, DJs. I brushed shoulders with almost all of the DJs that's relevant right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Self. Shout out to Flex. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Freedom. You know what I mean? DJ Green. It's a lot of people that, you know, made things possible for me because, you know what I'm saying? Without me pushing myself and going out there, I would not know these things.
Yeah. And shout outs to them as well for playing independent artists. Because I like Freedom, I heard, and Green. I never met them, but I keep hearing them on texts and all that. Like they put out some independent artists' music in some of the clubs and stuff like that. So
they
shoot
shine,
out.
They shine a big light on just independent people, period, in the entertainment business. So it's just like shout out to those guys for a fact.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because a lot of people. You know, the twist and all that didn't come out from just regular. He had to go knock on the doors and, you know, Buddy Holly and all of these had to give their music out to these DJs. So now some of the DJs want to act like bougie.
Right.
Listen, no. Okay? DJ started playing independent artists. Elvis and all of them, they were independent artists before they became big and famous. So maybe you're the one that finds them. by you playing that song and someone picked them up, they're gonna remember the DJ that played it.
Absolutely. And I'm part of me. Shout out to DJ Sus One as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he played my music a lot.
That's good. That's good. But I got a question for you, because I know some people always come out with ideas to me, and I look at them like, okay. But what made you that icebreaker? Like, what did he say to like really mean that he's serious? Because I know he came up to you like, yo, I want to take my hip hop serious. In your mind, everybody else does go, really? But then he said something that was like, whoa, this guy's really like.
I really don't feel like it was nothing he said. It was just the actions. Like, I feel like by him being incarcerated for the amount of time, I felt like people will use the time that they come home to spend with family and to catch up on things that they missed out on. But for him to reach out to me in a short span of time and really try to get next to me and help me show him or bring him around or introduce him to that, just opened up my eyes. Like, alright, he not playing this go round. Like I told you, we done did our spurt when we had the radio with the tape and we was playing beats and we was, rapping and sleeping and waking
Cording
up.
off a karaoke machine, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
So just to have that energy from him was my eye opener. So
that is something that, because like I said, a lot of people who come out with so many ideas to me, and I'll be looking at them like, but like you said, it's the body language as well. Because some people are like, yo, I got a good idea for you. You should sit down. And I'm like, okay, here comes a car salesman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I call car salesmen people that are just trying to sell you dreams, and then you get the car and there's a lemon. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm a business person, and I gotta feel it. Feel the thing and stuff like that. It's the same thing with interviews. Like, I told them they're gonna rock out an hour because the time that I spent with 2 minutes, I already said these guys are probably pretty cool. Now, I'm not gonna rock out a whole hour of my show with someone that I can't really vibe with.
Right.
I'm gonna let you guys know that. And if you see, people know me in the LDM show, there are some interviews that in 10 minutes I'll be like, and thank you, and they gone. You're gonna get the heck out. You know what I'm saying? I gave you your 10 minutes. You didn't show me nothing. But you guys, like, I'm vibing what y'all saying. The music is already, like I told you, work hard is not just a word. It's a show. So you guys are doing that, and I like that. Continue doing that. But like I said, new fashion coming out. Are there new artists going to be coming out with that too? Or?
I mean, I definitely got a couple artists that I'm working with.
See, I like that smile. Like he trying not to give it out. He trying not to give it out. Well, come on.
I mean, I don't want to give it all out, but like I said, shout out to my Orlando, shout out to Jada, shout out to Fly, Cop. Like it's definitely some other bros that's definitely on the radar and things like that.
Shout out to Poppy.
It's shout out to Poppy. Facts.
Yeah,
definitely can't forget my guy. Like I said, man, it's all about, like I said, action. You get what I mean? Like, you gotta want it. It's all about the want. Like, you can't never forget the why.
The
why
hunger
you
for
doing
more.
it? Why you waking up? Like, why am I here? Like, what is my purpose? Why? Like, you can't ever forget it. So right now, like I said, man, actions speak louder than words, man. Time is money, and being 7 years in, I don't have that much time to waste.
That's so true. But for people that say, like you said, I've been 7 years in, sometimes like he just came out and he was like, you know what have I done? I got to do it. So sometimes the right moment will hit you, and you're like, damn, oh my God. You're like, oh my God, what I'm doing now. So many orders, so many things happening because that was the right moment. So I like how you still 7 years and you're still going to push and push. I know some people are like, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
I ain't where I need to be.
Right. I ain't where but sometimes why? Like you said, why you're not where you need to be. Is there something that you're doing that's not right? We started this network within 1 year, and we almost became one of the top networks here in the Bronx. We have so many shows coming. We're the first ones that have a game show coming out. We're the first ones that are making deals with BronxNet.
Okay.
But the reason why is because I'm not going to sit down. Like you, I came and I said, damn, I made this new network. What the heck I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to sit here? So I couldn't do that. And the vibes that people give me, like you guys do, I had to make sure we get it out there. So y'all can be more popular, because if y'all more popular, it makes me feel good because I know down the line when y'all be in the Emmys and Grammys and stuff, yeah, I remember the LDM show back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
That's the wild.
And
Gotta give credit with it.
yeah, and especially when I watch like music videos and stuff like that, I'll be like, yeah, I know that guy. You know, it makes me feel good. Or when I see y'all on the stage, I'll be like, I know these guys. Because y'all all, to me, I don't never say guests. I always say my celebrity guests come in because y'all all celebrities because of what y'all doing. Because if you have people watching you guys, like right now, there's probably a guy looking at him, that means I can be a fashion designer. Or a kid that screwed up in his life saying, wow, so I can be in anything I want, even though I screwed up. Yes, you can.
By example, for a fact.
And that's what you guys are doing, leading. And kids, the ones that are, like, we were talking about this guy that punched a girl in the face for attacking him. But she attacked him because everybody was around her. Yeah, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. That's not the people you need to follow. These are the guys you need to follow. So, and then I hate females. I'm going to go back to you guys. I hate when the females say, oh, there ain't no good black men's out here because you're not looking. I'm sorry to say, you're not looking. If you're going to keep looking in the corner, you're going to get what you get. You got to look at the people that are moving.
You also have to carry yourself a certain way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, know your level too, girls, because, you know, business. I'm just saying, like, I always say, I see a guy, like, trying to kick it to a business girl and you're looking all bummy, know your level. Same thing with the females. Know your level. You know, people are not going to approach you if you don't. I'm just saying. We were just about to hit. We were just going to hit our segment called Guy Talk. Don't play with me because we'll start. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but y'all taking? Before the girls be like,
I'm taking.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Babe.
Yeah. So I don't want to get them in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to stop. Like, yeah, the girls are like, go ahead, say something now.
I dare you.
Wait till you go home. So yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure. Yeah, right. But like, oh, I'm in the interview, babe. No, you're not. Get off the interview. We gotta talk now. Now, I just wanted to make sure before we even jump into anything, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, damn, the LDM show got me in trouble. No, but it's true, though, because...
I mean, it can't get you in trouble now when your lady knows a spot.
I like that. She has that confidence. She's good. We were just talking about that earlier today. If you have those one females that are always, like, crazy.
Crazy is all right.
Yeah, little.
Crazy.
Yeah, a little crazy, but not extremely crazy.
Because they show you more how they love you.
Yeah, that's true.
They do crazy stuff.
Yeah. I think
like,
a little jealousy is good, but not...
Later on, they hugging and kissing you. You're like, oh, she really loved me.
No, but that's bipolar.
Yeah, that too.
Too much of it is definitely.
Yeah.
Too much of it is bipolar.
No, but little crazy, not the bushes crazy. I don't want you to be in the bushes looking where I'm doing it. Not that type of crazy, but a little bit of jealousy works always, you know, like that. So, but now... Alicia said, that's right. Oh, that's you? That's you?
Nah.
Ooh. Oh, that's nobody here. That's just a regular girl. See, you trying to get me in trouble saying, I don't know who girls is. Who Alicia? No, that was the director reading a name out on the comments. Well, it was just a coincidence that it was just on the right moment. No, but keep the comments coming, though. We'll shout you out and thing. But I know my PR wrote music inspirations. Everybody asks that same question on every interview. Who you like when you grow up? This is not the typical talk show. This is the LDM show. So, you know, we want to know you, the real you know, and the real designer and stuff like that. So what was your first thing that you designed that never made it towards the show?
Like
it's in the closet still. Like, you know what, this didn't work.
I mean, the first thing, like I started out, the first thing that I ever sold was belts.
Belts?
Belts.
Oh, snap. Buckles or like buckle belt or just?
Buckles. It was
okay.
Jordan belt, Transformer belt. It
was wow.
A third bomb belt with the bomb as the buckle. But it's like I told you, I just started college back 2012, and I just came up with the idea to be a fashion designer and sell clothes. So these belts is expensive belts, laser engraved belts, and like I told you, it came from in a correctional facility. So I had to take in mind that labor that it took to make these belts. So I couldn't play when it came to the price. So me trying to sell $150, $200 belts as a new designer, that's hard when I don't have that following yet. So I'm like, I'm on Syracuse University. I gotta figure out a way. Like I was going to college at Syracuse University, and I'm just like, nah, I gotta figure it out. So,
Dang,
I
why
done
so
it.
far? What we were taking?
I mean, I always been the one to just like change. Change is always good for everybody, and I feel like being able to place my stamp anywhere I land. I always been the one out of my mom 5 kids to be like, okay, I'm out.
That's probably why we vibe, because I was the only one that went to college. I went to Penn State.
Oh, no, I was the only one that went to college. My older sister definitely graduated from Stony Brook, but that's New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You
get
know what
out,
I mean?
get out of the.
I was the one that was just like, nah, I'm out of here. Like, I need to be away from home. I don't want to come back until the holidays. Like, so that's just how it was, and I feel like that made me into the man I am. Like, just being up there, having my own brand, going through the ups and the downs, and the different qualities and the different styles of clothes, and I never went to school for fashion, but always having that, like I said, the why am I here? I'm in Syracuse for a reason. Like, yes, I'm going to school for human resources. I got my associates in HR. I have my degree, but I'm just like, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be stuck in the office doing interviews and filing, but I can use this for when I'm building my brand, because now I can interview people when it comes to managing my books or artists when they ready to, so. That's just how it was. Like,
which fashion is kind of hard. Like you just said, like if you're not a known fashion person,
you put out merchandise that won't sell.
Right.
Running into a brick wall.
You're just making clothes for no reason. So yeah, it is hard. And to be a fashion designer, it has to have determination. You got to have that. I'm sorry. Like like nothing for artists, and you can go on the street and be like, hey, here's my CD, listen to that, or play it in the car, and people are like, hey, who's that? And start listening. But a fashion designer, it's kind of hard to do that. Even if you're walking down the street with a nice clothes, they just be like, yo, that's a nice outfit. They never ask you, like, where did you get that from? Who, So it's kind of hard.
Like, it's harder to sell clothes nowadays than music, to me.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like it is. It's hard. You got to be able to know what's in. But you got to understand that it's 100 people in your area that's doing the same thing you doing. So how you got to stand out? So that's just where I'm at.
That's exact, and I think that goes with anything, basically. Like, even with the artists, like you said, you came out, you had to see what's going on out there and change your verses and where you saw it. And that's the difference between an artist and just a performer, to me. And I tell a lot of people, are you an artist or you're just a performer? Because I don't know how to rap, but if you teach me how to rap and you're going to lyrics, but I know how to perform, it's a big difference. But doesn't mean I'm an artist. So it's a big difference. And this guy is an artist, and that's on top of a performer, meaning that he can do everything. You can, you can write, you can rap, you can, change the lyrics. The beats too. Are you doing your own beats or?
No, I actually have a producer that's making beats for me. Some of the beats I get from YouTube.
Oh,
I just search YouTube and just stroll through until I hear something I like, and I take it. But for the most part, shout out to my producer, Patchworks. You know what I mean? Shout out to Patchworks. Shout out to Money Yucca for putting that together. But yeah, I've been using a lot of, material from Patchwork because I feel like it's more solid. I don't have to go through the trouble of finding this producer and paying him and wondering who else he sent the beat to, and things of that sort.
Yeah, I heard. I think it was Smiley. Well, that's his name, right? The guy from the TV show Smiley, the comedian.
Oh, Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley on that one show that he has. I don't want to say the name. That's why I was trying to find his name. They were saying that they caught a couple producers giving one track to a couple artists.
Right, and then so now you got conflict.
Yeah, like,
and that's something that I don't want to go through. You know what I mean? Or a producer saying, "All right, here, take these beats." You know what I mean? It's on me, and then as soon as you bust with that song, now it's a competition. Or I'm going to take you to court for my riches, or you know what I mean? I need royalties over that. I made that. You know what I mean? So
and it's hard. It's hard.
It's who you dealing with as well.
Yeah.
It gotta be a trust thing. You know what I mean? And a line not to cross.
Oh yeah. So, it's hard enough to be an artist out there, and then to have someone else with your beat, and now you have to go through all the whole system to get it known, like copyright and all that stuff. So kind of hard. We got another message. Oh, it is? Oh Oh, damn. Yeah, we were over here just hollering and everything.
Somebody says I'm making a request for walking my product.
Okay, we're gonna play Walk.
And then he said again, don't end this interview without playing walking my product.
What's his name?
Tariq Johnson.
All right, Tariq Johnson.
Tariq
We're not gonna end it like that. Yeah, we're not gonna end it like that. We're gonna play that song and before they go. But that's what happens when you're just like having a conversation and you're vibing.
I didn't feel like we was here for that long.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like it's already done? I was like, I wanted to play all 3 songs, but we're definitely gonna be playing the songs on the radio station again. LDMradio.com. Start voting for them. Once you see his name, I'm talking about vote, but don't only vote. Share it and tell other people to vote and tell other people to share. And that's how it goes. Just don't keep it to yourself and be like, yeah, I voted.
Share button is free.
Yeah. And then we have a new hashtag. What was it? Hashtag say it with a click, meaning that you want to support with that click. You know what I'm saying? Like click it and vote. So you'd be surprised. I've seen people put in their songs and then within the week they're already in the top 10s. So the whole top 10s this week pretty much changed. It was pretty good this week. So keep up the votes. And then at the end of the month, who's the top 50s? And that's almost 183 songs, new songs. So for you to be the top 50, that's kind of good. But to be the top 10, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're going to break down the song. That's a good thing. I'm the owner, so we can go to 8:30 if we want. We don't care.
So Walking My Proudest People is a song that I just want people to know me. You know what I mean? I went through struggles, and everybody go through struggles, but I want y'all to know that that's not it. You know what I mean? There's always an upcome from being down. So you're going to be down, but you're going to make it up. But you got to try. You can't just sit back and act like, all right, whatever. One day I'm going to be all right. Nah, you got to get out there and work. So Walking My Proudest is like giving y'all a story. You come try to walk in my proudest, you know what I mean, and do the things that I had to do, you know, and to make it. And so that's just the message.
Yeah, I like that because I finally get to meet someone that's making a song and it's real life. Like
and it has meaning.
I can hear it having real life and meaning. Not someone that's like, yeah, you know, I rap because of my life, you know. And then when you hear the lyrics, I'm like, you didn't go through that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I was popping bottles, throwing down. No, you wasn't doing that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's not your real life. You were probably just home chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For the people, anything you're going to hit in my music, 9 times out of 10 it happen.
Yeah.
It might be a little spike for the
lyrics,
you know.
Hey, the movie.
But it's music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's good, it's good. But real quick, let them know where they can find you, where they can order some of the outfits, or if are you looking for models to take pictures with your stuff too? Or
I could always use extra models, extra people that's willing to get their brand themselves.
Okay.
And help get my brand out there as well. So like I said, you can find me personally, Ja_DBF on IG, Ja Falon on Facebook, Third Bomb Fresh, _fresh everywhere, Instagram, Facebook.
All right.
ThirdBombFresh.net is where you could go purchase your gear.
Your gear? All right. And they run, what's the lowest?
I got is unisex. I have men, women, kids, and the highest I go up to is 3 or 4X, depending on how you order. Because I take custom orders. That's why I say go check out the site.
Yeah, I know a couple people they order. They gotta get custom. They like 5X.
Right. Yeah,
I got my boys that like big.
Definitely got the custom tab on the site. So yeah, ThirdBombFresh.net is the site.
Okay, and then sooner or later they were having the 2-piece swimwear with the
all right, so Spyda Cashmere. You can find me on all platforms. On Instagram, Spyda_Cashmere. On YouTube, Spyda Cashmere. You'll see videos. Also have music. Shout out to the Bronx Hybrid. Shout out to Don Q. I got a song with him. Also a video on YouTube. Just check me out, man. Show some love.
All right, yeah. And then also remember VidZone. It plays the music video of the independent artist. So I'm going to check out some of those music videos you have. And we might just throw them on VidZone as well for the independent artists. So they can see the videos. We're trying to bring everything back for the independent artists. Make them work even more. So
in the 4 or 5 videos that I do have up there, I did it within this year. Well, within 2018. You know what I mean? So when I came home December 28th, 2017,
that's
I
hard
just
work.
Went straight to work.
That's hard
So,
working.
Work hard, no time off.
See, I like that because there's some people incarcerated like, yeah, when I get out, I'm going to do this. As soon as they get out, they don't do that. So this guy just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I think he probably did it way before the gates got even open. And I got gigs already, bro. I got gigs. I got to go. But let's listen to the song. Like I said, remember the boat, ldmradio.com. And remember, if you are the bomb, you have to wear the bomb. So let's go. We'll be back next week. And remember, casting call this Saturday for Off the Dome Masters. So be aware if you are a freestyle, if you think you are a freestyle rapper, show up and you might be the freestyle rapper master. So we'll be back next week. See you.
You come try to walk in my Pradas, every day in the struggle for that profit. Trying to tell them it ain't easy. You come try to walk in my Pradas and do what I gotta do for that dollar. I tell them they don't believe me. You come try to walk in my Pradas, knowing this hustle ain't promised tomorrow. I'm Chef Curry with the block. What kind of product you want? Known hustler that always got it, know it gotta be one. I told my mama I never stop till that funeral come. She said you crazy as shit. I said I'm only your son. Started trapping not cause I needed it, was only a one. Then went from nickel and dimes to pushing 30 a month. I put that seat on recliner, finest a lot on my blunt. Italian on my side and proud to be holding my gun. That's how you ride when you on the rise and you playing with ones. Nigga, put out the drop and try to take what you got. You try to walk in my Pradas, probably won't make it a block. You gotta move when that phone click and they waiting to cop. This shit ain't promised tomorrow, you gotta cake up and stop. Cause either you die, go to jail or make your way to the top. I know I make it look easy, believe me, really it's not. Different hustle every season and I'm straight up the rock. You come try to walk in my Pradas, every day in the struggle for that profit. Trying to tell them it ain't easy. You come try to walk in my Pradas and do what I gotta do for that dollar. I tell them they don't believe me. You come try to walk in my Pradas, knowing this hustle ain't promised tomorrow. Check me, I'm in love with the coca. That clean racks, I whip and mix in the soda. I've been on my shit and I feel as though nobody can stop me. Been trapping, but this rap shit just made it a hobby. Copy, still I put in that order with Poppy. How you think I caught my son and my daughter Versace? I know they watching me, but can they stop me? I think not, cause they can't walk in my Pradas or run in my Hirachis. I formulated the flow, they calling me young great. Married to the streets, ain't no reason for stress, I'm dumb straight. Put the pieces together forever, I touch cake. Playing for keeps round here, what you think? This shit ain't easy, a lot of looks are deceiving. I came from the bottom, took product and mainly how I'm eating. You heard about them that fall rock, make them stand up, type to get you to move left and right. Put a hand up, every time I roll out, 12 pull them vans up, even knocks or the homicide, you know they can't stand us. You come try to walk in my Pradas, every day in the struggle for that profit. Trying to tell them it ain't easy. You come try to walk in my Pradas and do what I gotta do for that dollar. I tell them they don't believe me. You come try to walk in my Pradas, knowing this hustle ain't promised tomorrow.